Over the past decade, we've seen so many people lose faith in the mainstream media across all aspects, whether we're talking about politics, whether you're talking about entertainment, or whether you're talking about gaming. And for those past 10 years, there have been some people, including places like Kotaku, that have just continued to drive that reputation down. If someone gets referred to as a games journalist, it's almost an insult at this point, in large part because places like Kotaku and others, some of which were involved in the first Gamergate and now are trying to be involved in the second one, continue to show they don't actually care about gaming, they don't care about gamers, they don't care about the customer, they don't care about the audience. All they care about is woke nonsense and pushing their agenda of identity politics, diversity, representation, and getting rid of anything that's white, pale, male, and stale. So when Kotaku was one of the first ones to attack gamers over the Sweet Baby Inc. controversy, I'm sure Allison Mercantile and others thought, we're doing our part. Look, we're going to take it to the gamers. Well, all of a sudden, it looks like things might not be going so well for Kotaku. It looks like their days may in fact be numbered, and they're being told to shut the fuck up about anything involving gaming news. Kotaku editor-in-chief exits due to parent company's new guide directive. Jen Glennon resigns after 5 months into her role, while the publication deprioritizes news. Take a look at this. This is Jen Glennon, who was only editor-in-chief of Kotaku for about 5 months before today, where she puts this out. Some personal news. I've resigned from Kotaku, and Jim Spanfeller is an herb. So Jim Spanfeller is the CEO of Geo Media. It's the same conglomerate that basically makes up Gizmodo. They own Kotaku. That's who they're talking about. Her former boss as a parting shot out the door. I don't know really anything about this person other than they got some crazy eyes. They got some crazy eyes on Jen Glennon. But I do know she is not happy because the bosses apparently want things to change at Kotaku, and that's not okay for woke games journalists. Kotaku EIC resigns over new editorial edict. Staff at the site will be expected to create 50 guides a week. So to break this down, they basically want Kotaku to get out of the news business and get into making guides for players that want to be there and learn about games. Oh, what path should I take in this game? What should I know about this level? Guides like that. They want them to get out of all the bullshit political hackery that they've been doing. And here's a statement from her. Glennon is the second editor-in-chief at Kotaku since Stephen Totil's departure in 2021, following Patricia Hernandez, who was fired in August of 23. Patricia Hernandez, fucking insane person, by the way, also involved in First Gamergate. After careful consideration, I've concluded the current management structure and decision-making process at Geo Media are not aligned with my values for Kotaku. I firmly believe the decision to invert Kotaku's editorial strategy to deprioritize news in favor of guides is fundamentally misguided over the current infrastructure of the site. The decision, directly contradicted by months of traffic data, shows an astonishing disregard for the livelihoods of the remaining writers and editors who work here. Well, something tells me that a lot of people that are working there aren't going to work there any longer. Carolyn Pettit, who also works at Kotaku, you see Grums retweet her, so much games news. Kotaku to ditch fake news and switch to making gaming guides. Editor-in-chief resigns in a huff. Probably because in order to do guides, they actually have to be able to play games. But there's Carolyn Pettit, extremely proud of Jen for taking this ethical stance in response to profoundly misguided anti-journalism edicts from Geo Media Management. This is the 10th beginning of the end for Kotaku, to be honest with you. But you're seeing other Kotaku writers speak out about this. They're not happy. You know what? Fuck it. Here's a small cup of tea. Management doesn't even care about the quality of the guides. They want us to aggregate them from other sites like a literal content mill. They're destroying people's livelihood. Gags me. Not in a good way. Oh, let me guess. You're fucking gay? Oh, sorry, blind, non-binary, they, them. I got way more into that than I expected to. But look, Nathan Grayson is also calling this out. Nathan Grayson, again, how many of these people were directly involved with Gamergate? Nathan Grayson's still out there. Geo Media effectively forcing Kotaku to pivot away from news and demanding that its staff of 7 writers turn out an impossible number of guides per week, not what the writers signed up for, and not why people visit Kotaku in the first place. You know what? Nobody visits Kotaku in the first place unless they're pushing some outrageous bullshit attack on gamers. That's the only reason people go to Kotaku, and it's not profitable. This shit's been losing money for a long fucking time. And you know what? One of the reasons they're probably demanding this outrageous number of guides is so that when they don't actually get it done, they just fire the rest of the people that work at Kotaku. This is what happens where over the course of the past decade, you have constantly attacked gamers. You have constantly attacked the very people who would become coming to your site. That is the problem. You decided to insert yourselves in this one last big controversy and get fucking destroyed to the point where all you guys are going protected, claiming harassment, blah, blah, blah. You're getting annihilated because people know you don't stand for shit anymore. And now Kotaku, who was involved in the first Gamergate, Kotaku, who did their best to try to start Gamergate 2.0 by more attacks on gamers, looks like this very well may be the beginning of the end. What do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.